Hi everyone who wants to play with me can send me challenge. Click to the pinned link and send me challenge. Alright, how Brilliantor said. How are you, Brilliantor? Yeah, I think I said okay, right? Not bad, actually I can start like that. Okay, let's continue this. Yes, let's continue and see how this stream goes. Now he can take, so like b5 trades, I don't know. Like, I want to go b5, but actually some trades and I don't like that. Knight jump or knight before just open is queenside. Pawn to b4 or bishop on b4. Even pawn b4 and even suck the pawn to open his kingside. Who wants to play brilliant or do you want? I can take. I cannot to take. Okay, probably queen back somehow and a pawn and pawn push. Also, a files pawn push or some other. Let's see how it goes. Probably even d5 to just get trade and bishop from center bring his queenside and some takes. Alright. I want, but not now. Alright, bro. When you want. Right, I think no one see that. Let's start new one. Okay, don't see this. Ah, yes. Yes, Brilliantor. Okay, let's start new one. We draw that first game there. Right, we could McDonald attack with f4, we can just d4. Let's see. Okay, bishop c4, the opponent can go e6 and... You know, e6, that's bishop isn't active there. Agent Ligi. Ligu, okay, I don't know what is that, you know? I know, but for what is that or some others, I don't know that. Should be good thing. What about some e5? k5 and then e6, our famous variant. Ah, okay, I remember that. Some knight d5 or... I like to go e5. He's king in the center, he's opening queenside, he's opening kingside, and probably he wants gonna even castle. For that, I would like to just go e5 and make pressure. Even he can take, you know. Yes, but I needed to open e5, which now I'm doing. Some bishop f3, Sicilian defense, open variation. Yes, open Nachdorf, Opposensky variation, computer is saying. What about this? Or... Okay, file is open, but his pieces aren't active, but still that's defending all this e5. E-file on this e7 square. Now d6 is hang. Let's pin he can't take. I don't know why he wants to double his pawns, probably to bring his pieces activity. Bring the rook and even f6 can be happen. His king can be spotter made. Yes, with a knight. Actually, he's losing a pawn, but I think he's doing a great job because, you know, activity that he wanted to gain. I don't know even I need to take or some queen e3, f6. Okay, that's a thing that I don't like, some queen e3 move. Otherwise, I will pressure this e-file. You know, f6 force me go back and even g5. With pushing a pawn have great center, great fourth rank, which... Oh, he did. Alright. Oh, I have 3 pawns on queenside, so I believe I need to push that. Yeah, still like double the rooks and probably bring the 7th rank. I think there is nothing we can do here, if not that. Right, queenside comes forward, but he will gain activity, which I don't like. I didn't realize he will do this blunder. That's why I played faster. Alright. Hello, Charles. How are you, bro? Alright, let's go c3 and see why my opponent blundered that, and I'm gonna say I'm blundered too because I didn't use his blunder. Well, right now, we will try to get nice position. His bishop is pressured, double threats, I'm gonna say. Now a6 is weakness. If rook on c6, that rook should be here to guard the pawn, otherwise he can't. So we can like, even h3 isn't mistake, but I think h4 is a little bit more active here. Alright, he's up a pawn, so I don't like to trade the bishops, but don't know. My bishop can be actually not in a good squares here. All these are almost closed, so even some bishop f6 I will gonna trade here. Trade or not? If not trade, my pawns should be double how his pawns are. That can be even drawn position. Upper rook isn't, upper pawn isn't main everything. Yes, bro. Yes, Charles, I missed that so bad. I can also trade and take. Yes, like Hikaru. I am taking, I am just undoubling his pawns. That's why I didn't. So it takes, his pawn structure will be here, and I'm gonna say before my rook is back from his pawns, my rook is more active, more with threat hand, which we can't say about his rook. Okay, he's trying to bring this activate, but let's go b4. He's taking with a check, and I have to move the king. I won't reach to take a6, Now, like, rook d3. Okay, even rook here. So probably he's waiting until king e3 and then check to take this. That's why king g3. Do not let him take with a check, okay? His pawn is hanging. If it's not going back, just rook c2, rook d3. Okay, can I win a pawn from here or not? That's still unclear one. Okay, the bad thing that I can't make any progress on that queen side. His position still close, the center. Now the rook is guarding d5, that's alright. He wants to open the position. I don't know. I think I need to bring my king on his queen side, but actually, who is gonna defend his pawns? No, he doesn't need even, after this take, I would like to push one of these pawns here. But actually, I think he doesn't need even to defend queenside, he's gonna push kingside, probably. I would do that. Alright. What about a4 weaken his pawn structure? Should be a little bit aggressive because I'm giving him passed pawn. No, this is hang. Alright, can I some sort of checks or still not? g4 won't work, king f6, I will check, take the rook. Alright, even that could happen. Okay, he's losing a pawn. Now, I was down a pawn, right? Now, my position seems better. Okay, let's push this, and this can be even draw, that's so tricky one. I was down a pawn, but because I had positional advantage, I have it back. Right, king is coming. I haven't planned to beat Hikaru. How can we? Alright, this pawn is just disturbing. A4 won't work. Nothing won't work. Yes, takes and resign. Let's do that. Let's do that right now and we will see after the next one. Alright, who wants to play? Okay, let's open this. Vienna, let's play Vienna. I have really great wins in Vienna these games there. Today's games. Okay, bishop on c4. Even he can take the e4 and push on d5, but let's see. Okay, f4. And I'm gonna castle, have that f file. Then we will see. Okay, I accepted friendly request. I think another challenge. Can we force him to take or we can't just... Alright, that's not bad move. h3 isn't bad, you know. Already I won't be back checkmate. Beginner's development. What do you mean? Vienna isn't beginner. Oh, hello Rishabh. Welcome back. g4 and knight h4 or not? I will lose a pawn. You will lose... Ah, yes. I'm losing a pawn like that, but I bring it back. Yes, likes and subscribes. No, I like to play e5, but I don't like queen trades here. My queen is way more active. I think pawn takes to kick the knight. Kick the knight, but how can I use my knight? So like before g5. The development called beginner development. What is that? I don't know. e6. Just e6 knight back, he can go even take and then... Okay, take will be mistake because he will lose the knight. So knight f6 can be better choice. Knight f6 take, bishop takes. Okay, I would like to keep this tricky. If he can't take, he will lose the queen. And let's see. Yes, Rishabh. I remember. Okay, next one we will play. Takes, I will take. He can defend this. So like, actually knight d8, but okay. Knight d8. e6 will be pressured, f7 will be protected. So knight d8, I believe only move, right? Yes, and another way, if he plays, he will lose this pawn or exchange here. Let's see. What about knight d8, knight b5? Only moderators. Yes, they like that. Okay, my opponent trying to force me back. Why he is trying to lose exchange there? And right, let's do that. Let's do that and some rookie one. Knight d4 takes, you know, to open his f-file and pressure from there. Yes, bro, for sure you can. 3 days, 4 days, doesn't matter. You will reach that rating. For sure you can. Some knight d5 and, you know, his king just needs to run, I think h8 or h7. That's what he's doing. If he takes, he will lose the bishop. So if it didn't take... Alright, he played it so fast he didn't realize he was gonna lose this. Ah, yes, Brilliantor, I saw that your game. That was in YouTube, right? Alright. Who is gonna play? Yes, 5 legs is great. Great one. Rishabh, send me challenge and who wants? Still I haven't challenges. I believe E6 was very tricky and actually that helped me win. His tactic was greater. Charul, next one I will play with you, okay? Can we play same opening with him or some d5 e6? Okay, I like this, let's play, but he didn't play bishop f4 and 99 games he played at 99%, I'm gonna say. Player, okay, I will play with you and I will see, okay, brilliant. I believe I can't find you there. Okay, only that blunder I'm seeing. Blunder picture. Like c4 and forced to go queen back or not. Like b6, bring the white square bishop even. Okay, he's trying queenside castle and let's force him queen e2 and even if he moved his bishop on e2, that can be queen will be trapped there. Actually, so interesting should be. b4 and this is coming, okay? Yes, brilliant. Or still, I think I can't see that. There is probably I need to jump to your account to see. I don't know. Right, he can't take. Alright, the knight was sank, but actually, if he takes the knight, I should be up a piece, and now I'm up a piece. Now some take and then d5 to use this pin. Okay, I'm taking with a check, I'm up a figure. So I need to castle. Castle or these pawns can be tricky. Let's see, like... okay, let's first castle and we will see, because I believe there is no threat. Well, pawn push, that I believe won't help, but actually bishop d6 to prevent that. He has 3 pawns against my figure, but actually this b file is open, this c file I'm gonna take a pawn and open this file here. You will see when we start the game. Alright, bro. We will play for sure. Can I take a knight e5 or... okay, still there is front b and e3, I can even castle. But... I don't know, probably he needed to open d file. That's why knight e5 and even that's... I'm pressuring my position. Don't know, probably I need to kick it back somehow. Like knight e5 f6. Or even kick the knight and bishop f4 to pin this or some like queen b6. Actually, this file should be great here. Let's try to use this. Rishabh, I'm gonna say, your position is active, but still there is no threats. There is absolute no threats. Knight d4. Yes, even that can be. So let's see, knight. I think knight d5 to just cut his d file. There is absolute no threat, you know? That's the worst part in his position, and now that's my turn to bring my pieces on b file. Pro 1400 plus rotate 1. Game with me. Okay, Max6 official. There is a link. Find me there and send me challenge. Just in pinned comments. Alright? Next one I will play. Ankit Chess. Hello, brother. Okay, Queen b6 is coming. Some like Bishop a3, you know, Queen b6, Bishop a3, he takes, I will mate. And some plans like that should be to just pressure this b file, pressure b2. Okay, for sure we can't guess what is it, but I'm up a piece. I can trade here. Even I'm gonna say with a trade I can have great position. You know, when we reach endgame, just when he had 3 pawns against the piece, that can be even losing for me. But because still I'm up a piece, I'm gonna work to take his pawns. Okay, 99% he wants my bishop. And if it's not just knight c6 is, you know, the only way that he can play knight c6 is to take the bishop. Okay, now this pawn is hanged, rook b8 is coming, so even knight d5. He has very much weaknesses. Just let's see, everything isn't guarded. In his position, king side is closed. This is a pin. Alright, that's all. I should be up a rook and then... Oh, these pawns shouldn't be tricky. But I will try to take that, you know, he should have 3 passed pawns. This position not hurry to take, some knight d4 and you can take even 2 rooks. But because bishop is still guarding, I think just should be very simple for take here. I game with me too. Alright, Shadow. In pinned comments there is my chess.com account. Find me there, send me friend request, and we will play. I think just double the rooks on that b file, but no, some b3, what should I play? c4 is coming. Let's try to destroy these queenside pawns here. This structure is great. That's almost all pawns on white squares, and bishop can protect them very well. So some like even he takes should be made. Even if I take with a knight somehow should be made. Let's see. Okay, Shadow, got it. Can you send me friend request? I will find you there. Max6 YouTube. Alright, I accepted all challenges. Probably your challenge I accepted too. So let's see. Next one I will play who send, okay? The pawn is pressured. I think a5 to even block his bishop from my king side. And the center is closed. You know, I'm trying to work on this queen side. I would like to just close the center and king side. Right now I'm up a bunch of material there. I can even sacrifice and just take a bunch of pawns here. So I'm taking 2 pawns, but these pawns are going to be very weak. The rook here. Let's be sure we are not blundering back reg checkmate. And c4, c3, b3 will be hang. Somehow we can't protect. Think till dinosaurs exist? I think they are existed. Alright, Rishabh. There should be any... okay, I can't take, sorry. But I think he can defend all that, right? I'm gonna pressure very much. If you win, I will like your stream. Alright, bro. Wish me win. Right now all his pawns and pieces are gonna lose here. Let's try this. This is hang, c5. G2 is hang. Okay, everything is hang here. I hate not to take and just try to mate here. Alright. Any challenges? Bishop, can you wait a little bit? You are just winning. Yes, bro. Alright. Let's play how fast as we can and I will play remain people, right? Who want it? Rishabh, I think you will wait, right? Because I didn't play with them and you know, for, one time, and then whom I played, I will play second time. If you aren't against. Thank you. Okay, just... no, p6 isn't bad, but when you are playing a little bit higher rated than you, a little bit, I'm gonna say I will recommend to have center. You know, when you're not having center, then you need to have the center, but that's actually not easy to play. Not easy to play that's position where opponent has the center. Okay, Charles. Yes, for sure, next one we will play. In our daily game, yes, for sure, yes, I blundered there. I'm retiring. You retired, right? A8C. Alright, great one. That means you want to play, right? I have very much challenges today. Everyone wants to win me. Okay, I'm accepting. Alright, because there are so much players and I want to give them very much time to wait. Can you send me blitz? Everyone, chat, can you send blitz? So you know I will play with all of you, but please send blitz. I didn't play any variant in just 7 years, I'm gonna say. I retired chess some years. I didn't play that after retire. The 3+ check or king to hill. I don't know, if you want we can play one. Okay, this is coming. He takes h7 is gonna lose from g6 will be made. There is some sacrifices he needs to be sure. It's not blundering. c4 I will blunder this pin. f4. Yes, f4 should be the best move he wants to play, the best tactic he wanted to play there. f4 here, d5, and my bishop will be almost trapped there. I don't like to trade with the knight because the knight isn't doing a great job. But somehow I couldn't just defend this. You know, just g3 will defend f4, but his white squared bishop should be great here. That's why like some h5 I'm trying. Now I say h7, take this. Variants? I don't know, I don't like them, that variants. What should I do, Rishabh? This is gonna lose, so knight f4 should be the best, which I don't know he missed or he has another plans like knight f5 actually in this position should be nice. Just, you know, to close all this king side. But I don't know who is my... Aha, okay, I understand. Elo grind. I don't know, probably that won't be interesting with Elo grind. Okay, what is he playing? His position was very good, but actually he's like wasting some moves. You know, I can't say no who wants to play with me. That's Elo grinding, I don't know. So as a 500 will teach an 1800. Who is 500? Yes, Brilliantor, I can do that. He takes 95. No, he can defend this G6 very different ways, but actually I'm trying to open this king side. I could even not to take, but we will see. Right here and then... Okay, why my opponent didn't take? And queen moves, this is an even mate threat. I am 1500. Nice, almost my rating. I'm from Iran. A great one. Probably your first chatter who is from Iran. I didn't meet any person who is from Iran. Nice to meet you. Yeah, and some pins, some force can be from G6. Just let's see how is he playing. King E8, but bishop check. So tricky one. Really tricky. Okay, he missed it. I'm gonna take this because the rooks can work together with the queen really great because these files are too open. Because he can bring very much pressure. The bishop is pressuring very much. He's down a figure, now he's down a full rook. Alright, and for that we are gonna trade here. We are gonna trade because his knight isn't doing anything, the rook isn't doing, and these pieces are too active, the bishop and the queen, but that's not enough to make trouble in my position. Okay, I'm gonna bring remain pieces, or even the knight. We will see, should be winning. Alright, I think all of you are remember to send blitz game, okay? And 1500 for anything. Ah. I don't know when I saw that Hikaru's slow runs. Actually, you know, I watched like 1500 rated games or some other. But actually, there are some followers who has like with like 12,000 ratings. So I don't know. Hey, you know, if 5 takes, this is gonna lose. My pick elo is 2000. Alright. My pick is 2200, but I think both of us are losing too much elo. Probably the reason that is the stream can be. But what is your reason? How you lost 500? Doesn't matter for me so much, Brilliant. For 1 or 2 games, I believe we can. Right, bishop b4 just for trade and haven't pressure on this g2. Right, he's still I'm up a rook and even up a pawn, but his position is closed. That's why I'm not having so much pressure in his position. Rook f2 to keep this ft free and bring the knight. Big loss. Yes, actually, I retired and some years I didn't play. And I lost a little bit elo, like 200. I was 1300. But in the end, I gained like 2000 at the time. titled player. Just I'm gonna say 0.1% I'm getting titled player, but actually great one you are saying, but I can't refuse to play with you, you understand? You want to play, I can't say no. Predator wants to play, I can't say no. That's the problem. I'm very kind how you know. And because very much players are just, below 1,000, like I'm gonna say 80% players. That should be interesting to them. There are no like grandmasters, you know? Right now my rooks are hyperactive. I'm gonna destroy this position. Okay, Charles, but send me blitz, okay? I can wait. Alright, who can wait please a little bit? Okay, Maxik. Uh, Maxix. Theater. I don't know, blitz games I will finish too early. So, who is in a hurry here? Blitz games I will finish very easily than this rapid, okay? So like 3 minute difference should be. Who is in a hurry, please say. It's like rook e7, check and take the knight. You know, when you're checking and rook d7, he's understanding your plan completely. Like, okay, how I say it. Mate? That's mate. Alright, that's was rapid game. Thank you God we didn't lose. Oh, 10 minutes. What you did, bro, to me? Right, I thought that's a blitz. Alright, let's finish how fast as I can. Maxix, I think I'm playing with you, right? I think I accepted your challenge. Nice idea, Richard, but after playing with subscribers, I will lose a rating anyway. Yes, can be. Maxix, I am playing with you or not? I didn't remember your nickname. You said or you didn't? I do not remember. Okay, my opponent is playing very fast, which I'm happy to see. So we will finish this early. One rapid. Rapid. Alright. I would recommend Blitz, but I don't know. Okay, no problem. Take then c5. c5 d4. Alright, let's do that. I'm not trying to do pre-moves, but I can even take a piece if he did mistake, just bishop back to e3. Did you know? Yes, I know. Yes, brilliant. For sure like that. That's how I say it. I know your rating, I know your mistakes, what mistakes you are gonna do. So even, queen moves, he will bring his bishop defensive square. That's why I need to keep pressure on another pieces and he can defend all that. I can take, and don't take a piece I can take. Lose my queen, I can take the bishop, and I'm up a figure, his two pieces are hang. Well, the right queen is pressured, he can take the rook, and I'm up a two-piece. I'm up two-piece. Bishop is hang, this is hang. When is bishop on g4? Where is position? Probably our last game. I don't know. I will recommend to you to lose a rook, to lose the exchange, but not a figure. Okay, let's do that, and I will have 3 pieces against his rook and 3 pieces. Yes, I believe. He's gonna take this. No, no, he takes, queen takes, rook f7 will guard everything. Okay, even 2 pieces are better than the rook. So realize if I have 3 pieces against the rook. This game. Okay, we will see that after finishing this, okay? He takes... Can we trick him? For sure we can. He's gonna take bishop f6, I will take the rook. So you know I'm sacrificing the knight. Probably he's gonna think my knight should be pressured, I need to run or defend. The bishop f6 will come. Alright, he blundered. Great idea from me, right? It takes... Let's take this. No, I didn't take the rook, but rook moves. There's this cover check. I will take the rook. Right, I don't know, Rishabh. I will think after the stream, you know. Great one, actually. Alright. Where is challenge? Okay, EAST. After 1 or 2 games, I will play with you, right? Okay. Let's play people whom I didn't play today, okay? Okay, brilliant. Charles, what you did? I said blitz and he sent me 6+4. You could even just send rapid 10+15. That could be a little bit not much like this. Alright. Yes, Max 6. Max 6. Play with me. Yes, after this game, I promise uh, I won't start new one. I will wait for you, okay, Max 6? No, for sure this time I will play with you. You know, my opponent is very clever. 6+4 blitz. I didn't know any sort of blitz type management like that. Okay, let's end this faster. Yes, Brilliantor, can you wait until after Mass 6 next one with you? Or you have force today? Okay. I don't know he's weakening his position or not, but still I don't want to take this position. I will activate the bishop. This one I will activate the rook. Okay, Mass 6, everything is okay. Don't be mad at me. Alright, Brilliantor. Yes, you can wait, right? Yes, Rishabh, I understand. I appreciate that. What are you saying? Yes, bro, thank you very much. This is mate threat. So king g8, bishop check. Wait, here's check, here's bishop check, king e6, pawn check, king d6, pawn check, sacrifice, pawn takes, knight check, king c6. I don't know. Probably his king will be center, I can win that, right? Like, if not king j8, how can prevent from that mate? Right, pawn check, or that will block bishop going back, or some other. We can take, but actually, I would like to bring my pieces activity. Ah, okay, brilliant. Or you have another 90 years. Yes, Rishabh, I think you are right. I will try something like that. One push force him to go d5. D5. Okay, d5 is closed. Like, if his queen were on d5, just, I don't know, I can check. And then with a pin take his queen there. g7 is hanged, but there is no reason I need to play that. But anyway, that can be even disturbed for my plans here. Because some bishop f5 won't be possible. And bishop will be unguarded. Okay, I can even go f5 and rook check, but I recommend to play to close this d5 and then f5, okay? f5 is made, which he missed. Alright, brilliant. Okay, let's wait for ma6. I think his nickname in chess.com should be same one, yes? You can trust. Yes, bro, but not 5 plus 1 hour in every move. 120 plus 10. Alright, brilliant. You're 90 years old, you haven't enough time to finish that. Okay, Maxis, where are you? Max 4795. Yes, that's your nickname, probably. Did he quit? Alright. Any challenges? Jose is here. That's very interesting. Why is he not sending challenge? He was sending almost all the time. Misclick. Yes, for sure. Alright. We can play in that whole year that game. Okay, Masix, I'm waiting for you. Where are you? Sorry, Charles. One or after 1 or 2 games, okay? Yes, Masix. Not showing you, really? I forgot your nickname, so now I can't send challenge. Brilliant, or another 120-minute game. Okay, Masix, is there any problem? Can you send, or you can't? Or you can say your nickname, I will find you. Okay, let's wait some seconds. Start new one. Now, alright, got it. I'm from India, right? You can send it. Yes, bro, I'm sending. It was a mouse click. Bro, how can you go custom game and click 120 rapid game and accept and send challenge? I don't know what you mean mouse click. Mouse slip. Ah, misclick. Mouse slip, misclips should be same thing. Alright, mouse 6, I sent you. Alright, now that's sent. 3+2 is my favorite. I recommend to send challenge like that. Charles, I got that. Yes, thank you. Okay, Ma6, I sent challenge. Okay, he wants 10 minutes. Alright. Nobody likes me. You're sending rapid game or 6+5, that's more than rapid. Yes, Charles. Alright, almost 1500, great one. Knight c6, don't play this in Vienna game. Knight c6, knight f6 is a mistake because it looks like hello and gambit without sacrifice the knight. I'm gonna say already I have opening advantage here. e5, knight can't jump here, knight going to g8 and some... Right, at some point I'm gonna castle and pressure this f file here. This is coming and castle, okay? You can take, no problem, there is... I will have great pawn chain. Alright, let's do this. Now castle knight g5 and I will attack on his f7 with 3 pieces, I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna take, you know, I will help the knight go forward. Actually, like, takes, knight g5, he can't castle, the bishop check is coming, or even knight fork here. It should be great one already. Yes, I can even not to take it back because probably he wants some knight trades. Takes, check, knight back. Alright, how I can prevent this check? Even knight h6, I check and rook f7, that's can be already winning for me, or even if not take the rook, knight and take this rook. You know, he's up only pawn, I didn't sacrifice any sort of material there. I can go here to take the rook, but I don't know. I will be up exchange, but I'm not sure. Not sure can I be enough like that or not, or can I be? Can I have another great like tactics, some taking pieces or some forks, another, I don't know. I can't even take this pawn on d5. Okay. This rook is just blocked here. I'm gonna take this in the next move. But the pawn for this, you know, I will take the knight, he could take the bishop. The bishop is safe. I'm gonna take, and if knight takes, another knight is gonna hang. So I think that I need to do in this position, I need to prevent him from castle. So for that can be some checks. Takes, let's think about that. My bishop should be pressured. Bishop takes. Yes, that shouldn't be the best idea to take the bishop. Now his pawn structure could be destroyed and can't castle right away. And if he somehow castle, I don't know. I will bring my pieces on b5 and already my queenside pawns and in the center pawns are great. I will push and make some sort of advantage. I take. Okay, should be trade, I should be up a pawn. He can't take the pawn, he will lose the queen. But even bishop g5, I like this move. He can't take, his queen should be hang. You know, in these positions, you need to be sure your opponent can't check if this pawn weren't on d4. King moves, he could take this. So, when you are having a pin, be sure that you are not a pin. That's not like a reverse. Okay, let's take the difference that I am trading this piece is just or destroys kingside to open the rook, to open e1 and bring another. Takes, queen moves f7. f7 or take g7? Queen moves. I will take g7, the knight should be hang, and I should even make a new queen here from that g8, so I'm not sure. Okay, how I said don't let them check and I missed that. Knight check, queen here and take h7. Okay, he can't castle right away. So if he even could castle, that's probably I needed to worry a little bit. This is check, g6, I will take the pawn. This pawn is gonna hang too, I think, because knight is pressured, queen can't go back. But how can I defend this? Okay, like bishop f5 to sacrifice the knight, the rook. I don't know. I am very close to mate this position. This bishop is doing great job, even if he activated his bishop and tried to castle, that won't be. Please don't forget about likes and subscribes. My goal is to gain 28 likes today. Right, nothing won't work. Just there is so hard position, and it's not about take a piece or spit down a piece, that's about how to save the game. Which I think most hardest part here. This won't work. Bishop, bishop, if he moves the bishop, I will take the rook, not only the knight, and his pawn is even forward, so some trouble like mates, or we can't guess. He moves the knight, can't be. Queen back, can't be. That's why you need to defend so much squares. Or the queen can't go back, then e7 closed, f8 closed. Alright, he wants to defend g6 and actually close d8 from some queen mates, could be, and some other. Paris, brilliant. That's a Paris. I could even like rook f7 and try to take, he couldn't defend this. He has to sacrifice the queen, and that should be all. Yes, I'm up for points material when I weren't even up anything. That was a really very tricky position, and that was very hard to play. Knight e7 actually could be the best, but even this way he's gonna lose probably. Brilliant, I'm really great from geography. If even king p8, I will try to some diagonal here. Try to use that. Okay, we are not going to be backtrack checkmate. Some queen check here and have this b file, okay? Still he can't check, some way to take the queen. Even I think if I lose my queen and give it to him like free, I should win this. I have some feelings like that. King here, even bishop check and take the queen. King a6. King a6, I don't know. Rook b1 should be the next move, probably. Right, because like queen back forced to trade, and if it's not made. Or, okay, probably bring the rook and without any trade made from a3, okay? I think what he needs to play like b6 to have this back first move from protecting this mate from a3. Hello, Brain Boost. How are you, bro? Right, there is just no move my opponent can play. He can't activate his queen side, just the bishop and rook closed. Only Yes, only active the queen, but the queen can't protect from rook f3 or rook a3. Okay, let's see. This time is actually getting closer. Let's see what we will get. Thank you, Brain Boost. I'm fine too. Well, this mate is coming. So b6 check. Yes, some moves he can resist, but that should be same thing, I believe. This pawns can be great protector for its king in some moves here. Should be only move here. Then, if he b6, can I protect b7 from escaping and then mate or not? It's completely winning, but still I'm not seeing the win after b6. Okay, even b5, but that's a little bit opened, which I won't recommend. Because now these dark squares are open, and from b6 that should be a little bit closed, for example, from that c5 and some other. But his queen is pressured, and that's going to be made from c7. Alright, with whom I'm gonna play next one? Whom I forget by accident. Alright, he's preventing from this mate. Can I suck the rook or not? It's not helping. What about bring the rook and suck? Like, you know, that's still closed. Alright, let's think how to win this. A-file is closed and this rook is least active piece. Let's try to bring this. Like, I think even if I take his queen, he should resign. I don't know. Let's see how this continuation is going. Yes, Philippines. Do you have my account on chess.com? I believe yes, if I'm remembering right. But wait, here he will mate. In pinned message there is my chess.com account. You can find me there. Alright, I forgot c7 is now closed and I can mate, which for sure I did. It's some other ways, you know. I could be in a hurry and rook e7 blunder this crazy mate, which now I didn't. I was very lucky. Alright, let's wait for challenge. Sorry, Brilliantor, I can't play roulette game. Blitz, can you send Blitz? Like 3 plus 2, 3 plus 0. You know, something like that. Let's play one more char disaster for you. You know, Vienna Gambit is so tricky, and when you played your two knights, knight f6, knight c6, in Vienna Gambit, that's mistake. You need to play like knight c6 or knight f6 only, and then come pushes. For example, what should I recommend? Let's wait. e4, e5, knight c3, knight c6, f4. Like even Alright, thank you, Brilliantor. Brilliantor, please blitz after this, okay? Right here he can take, and if he couldn't, I could take the bishop. That's a pin, but we can't. We can move. There is no reason we need to do that. He takes b file is going to be open. He went back. Like b5, c4, okay? His bishop can be almost trapped. Like even if he goes to d3 from here, he can't move. So that's the problem. What is that, Brilliantor? What is that song? His c4, I think his bishop will be trapped. Yes, and if it's even won't happen, I will try to open his position. Ma6, are you here? Like I'm gonna say why in a gambit, don't bring your two knights. You can bring c6 only or f6 and defend your pawns, even not take on f4. But I played against you, okay? Heavy swing it. Really, I didn't listen that. Right, let's see. Queen can't be forward, like e3 is the only way that you can go. e5 or back, which I won't recommend. If this square's closed, the rook is closing this e5. I think queen g5, otherwise that should be his queen goes there. Okay, my brother, like, who is almost 2 years old, he came there. I removed him from the room, that's all. We got them. Almost. Like, his queen is gonna lose. Okay, h6, I believe that's the final move because all these squares are closed for his queen. Okay, his queen is trapped, ladies and gentlemen. How brilliant her said. Right, and we can continue this queen side pressure. Brilliantor, if you send normal blitz game, we will play, okay? Just 10 seconds. The computer is a little bit lagging, so I won't gonna play bullet game. Bro, can we play one match with me? Yes, Gaming Terrace, we can. In pinned comment there is my chess.com. Send me friend request, I will play with you. Okay? And right, he chooses to lose his queen against the rook, which should be the best move actually, because that was in a very bad situation. Yes, I would prefer blitz, but rapid. Okay, we can. Like 10 plus 0, I believe, should be okay, right? Yes, bro, we can rapid. Okay, let's trade. He knows his bishop is gonna kick back, that's why he traded. Before the blunder. How? He takes, and then I will check to open the queen and take his piece. Let's see if it gonna work. No, pawn takes. If I take and check, rook will take. But if pawn takes, knight takes, I will check his knight should be free there. 308. How much is your real gaming terrace? Like that's very close, or you should be like 1500. Alright, let's see what is my opponent thinking to do. Philippines, I waited for your challenge, but it seems you didn't send challenge. Takes. Let's take this and, I need only one square to make a new queen. But I think he can attack, I can defend, right? Knight here won't work, knight g4. Here I will forgive h3, try to kick and take the pawn, right? That's a threat. And for sure, for bringing this queen unpinned from here, like queen g5. Queen g5 check, and even some pin by myself. I think rook d3 to just prevent this fork here. At the time, even like c4. Do you practice or study? If you mean me, I'm just practicing. I think I studied just, I'm reading some books about chess, just some World Chess Championship openings or endgames. I'm gonna say endgames are most important, and if you are even new on chess, in chess, and even if you are not new but your endgame skills aren't good, try to understand endgames, because actually that's helping so much. And you won't be trick on openings. I don't know so much openings just because I learned endgames. That's actually being really easy to for me to understand openings and don't get tricked or try to understand that game first, and for that I will recommend play rapid games or classic games, think hard in every position. Okay? I think you will be hard to play if you study and practice a lot. Like my maximum rapid rating was 2200. But I know I lost probably because for these streams or not, I don't know. I lost so much rating. Like puzzles. I'm gonna say I don't solve so much puzzles. I didn't even. But I don't know. Is it actually helpful or not? Let's sacrifice the knight. The idea isn't to take the knight back. The idea to check he takes making a queen. If he didn't take, that's a free, okay? I won't trade this. Now this is coming, and even c2 is pressured, the knight is pressured. This check and make new queen with taking the rook is coming. Alright, the offers draw, no problem. Okay, who is gonna send the challenge? I'm cooked and lost. I don't know. I am playing like 1800 because that's a rating when I'm playing as my stream, okay? Are you like, bro, that's my in pinned comments there is my chess home account. You can find there and see my maximum rating. 2195, just 5 rating below. bet 2200. So I'm gonna say I'm not lying. Um, I don't remember I played with him, but he beat me one time. Yes, bro, you send it draw challenge, I accepted. Right, let's see. I like knight c6 and even two straights, but very much players are not doing because skinning like very much centers to play, which I will recommend some go back or because that's not under attack. Let's just trade here. 2100. Oh, great one. Who said he's 308? Infinity. You said, or that was a prank? He takes, I take. He go back. I will check. Okay, now I think he's in trouble. Now he needs to move the knight. Like, I believe knight c2 to not lose any pawn. A third chess. Alright, Infinity. Do you want to play? If yes, we can play. Should be hard battle, but I would like to play. And please, chat, don't forget about likes. I'm gonna say only working move here is knight c2. Just if he take the knight, he's gonna lose his f-pawn and have some trouble in his position. Yes, child, that was completely drawn position. And FIDE rated player. Really? How much your FIDE? Your national and international rating? Right, he spent so much time, but actually he blundered. But that's blunder because that's gonna lose this pawn and I should be up a pawn, but I'm gonna say he takes his pawns are going to be weakness. And let's see, my center can be great. Wait. Could I even take b2 or not? Just take b2, the rook is gonna hang, but we can't be sure because probably I should be up exchange, but his dark square bishop is preventing every sort of castle. Take b2, take, he will sack the rook and some queen d6 actually could happen. Don't know, like, this could work or not. Here, queen d4, yes, queen d4, he should undouble the pawns, but actually, he's losing one pawn. Okay, let's check. I take his bishop is active, okay? So I check, he needs to just bring his king on f2 or queen back, and actually on that way he's losing he can't castle, I mean. If queen d1 I could take b2, so rook will be pressured. Knight move, he will lose another pawn there, that's why he did this. Okay. Now the knight is coming and some... I will castle and like d5, the king still in the center, that's not defended great. I would like to have dark square bishop here, but still I haven't. His dark squares are super weak. Okay, now my queen is under pin and we need to be sure he can't use that. Like, bishop out, that's not a pressure. So, let's castle d5. Castle is important because, can be tricky actually. I'm up only pawn. His king isn't great defended. His pawns are a little bit weak, but, I don't need to weaken my position. There is some sort of checks, I don't know, I need to bring my queen on c5 or not. Actually, queen c5 to prevent king g1. Queen e3. Alright. Let's pressure this pawn and some b3, queen d4 is winning the rook or not? b3, rook d4, queen d4, right? Okay, queen d4, how is gonna protect this pawn? He can't castle, rook b1 can be. Alright, I can't take, I can't go forward. Ah, that was mouse slip, that was mouse slip. Is it time to resign or not? Alright, that was mouse slip. I don't know. Okay, there is no other challenges. Let's play with him rematch. We are with white pieces. Let's try to win this. That was very bad mouse slip. Actually, I tried to just explain with arrows, but I accidentally moved the queen. Alright, can we play Vina? If we play Vina, just should be great. Let's see, can we or not? Okay, play e5, please. Lekshay, we are in the game. You seems disconnected. Why did you blunder? That was mouse slip. I mouse slipped the queen. I was trying to make arrow. Arrow, I mean. There is not a move I would like to play, you know. Anyway, we are in the game, bro. Is there anyone who wants to play or not? What's your feeder? For feeder rating, I need to play one tournament, but my average rating should be 2000. Now 6. Okay, do you want to play, right? I am the highest here. In your feeder rating or? Ah, alright, got that. Do you have feeder rating or on chess.com or where? How much is your elo? Swastik. D5 and D4 is weakness for him. So his white squares are great. Okay, and I like when my opponent playing like E5 because that's actually weakening these white squares more. Like castle, knight D5. Okay, knight D5 lose E4 isn't the best play that I can create there. Hey, what he played? It's actually, I'm gonna say not bad move because he can protect. 2200. 2200 was my chess.com rating in my prime. Yes, I like to play with 2200 rated players, just unfortunately I lost so many games, probably because for these streams, but actually uh, now I am playing with like 1800 players, which I don't like too much, like when I was playing with 2200 rated players. Okay, great rating. Have you any title or not? From chess by a HOTP tournament? Oh, really? Actually, I don't retire, but that seems that looks like retire because in my town there is no much, uh, no more chess tournaments happening. That's why we can say that I'm retired too from that OTP tournament, official chess tournament. And then my rating was 250. Is that even possible? Okay, for 10 years, that's. I'm not gonna say that's bad, you know? Now you improved so well from that losing tournament. Oh, really? You retired, right? You quit chess. I guess now you are playing some blitz or bullet games more than rapid, right? If I'm trying to guess. Okay, did my opponent blunder? Swastik, you can take this pinned comment and send me challenge. We can play if you want. Masix, next one I'm gonna play with you. Do you want? Why I'm in a little bit trouble. Like, not this game, but our last game when I missed my queen. And when my family members saw my gameplay, they told me, you let it be, nothing is going to happen to you in this. Really? How many uh, years old you right now, Masix? How many years you needed to just have more than 1,000 rating? Great work, bro. Appreciate that. Okay. Actually, great move from him. That's still closed. My bishop he takes. Infinity, we can play. After this, we can play. If you want. We have queen e8, yes, which is actually a great move. You know, my pawn structure will be bet on the center, but I'm trying to open the rook. 19. Alright, you are a little bit older than me. I'm still 18. I will be 19 in this year. When I was 10, I had like 1200 rating like you. I retired 4 years, and from 16 or 17 I started, and I gained like 1,000 another rating, you know? We are very close to be like, each story, our stories are really close to be like the same, I mean. 15? 15 and 2200, bro. Are you joking? Future Grandmaster. For 3 years? For 3 years, Dagestan. Who listened that? Who knows about that? I just remember that there is, you know, I would like to do this check because if not even rook takes, I'm checking and smothered mate, right? From f7. Now this is hang. He takes, I don't know, rook takes or pawn takes. Um, okay, what he did, my rooks are forked, so can I take for the bishop? Take the bishop, he can take the rook. My pawn structure is very bad, but actually I opened the rook and some sort of, you know, he takes, check can be. I don't know if he takes, pawn takes, he will trade the rooks and then rook move because rook will be pressured. Why are you not giving the check, bro? You're getting queen. How? f7 is closed. I can't check from f7. There is no other checks. 96 discover check. Knight d6. Oh. Knight f7 then d6 or that can be, I think. Alright. But for sure knight d6 even can't be possible. Like I don't know what are you saying, but I don't know. There is one check that I can do. Queen g8, knight f7, which I will blunder so badly. Please don't forget about likes. How many likes we have? Okay, we need another 18 likes in this whole. I'm gonna say 7 minutes to get 18 likes. Alright? Oh, welcome back, Pixie Chess. Everything is okay. What about you? I saw you are playing Saktaruk. Uh, if I see that snitch, I will do. Swastik, what are you trying to do? Do you think there is Nightbot who will say like Elo or what you mean? I haven't that bot who is saying like XP or Elo, I don't know. E7 is hanging. Yes, E7 is hanging, but uh, what? Is that mouse slip from him or not? I can't check. Okay, who said Saktoruk? Masix? Uh, did you say him to Saktoruk or double Itruk? I could, yes, for sure I could, but in this position, okay, what should he even play? The bishop was hang. So some like bishop back, I could take, I don't know. Oh, really? I didn't know about that. Thank you, Svastik, for saying that. Alright, who is gonna play? Charul will send. Alright, Charul, I know. You will improve too much, bro. You want to play with me too much. You will improve. I believe in you. Hey, chat, is there anyone who wants to play? Nobody is saying, but when I'm starting, everything is saying I want it. No, that's the problem. Very aggressive I'm playing this. Talker Manian. Ինչ կարամ հայերեն խոսամ։ Հայկա մտենաս մեր մոտ, թե չէ։ Հայերենը լավ լեզու է, ով է հասկանում ինձ։ Okay, that's Armenian. You understand. Only a word or something. I'm horrible in bullet. I think we are all horrible, just for bullet you need to play so much. I'm afraid to play h6 to see some sort of sacrifices, but I don't know. Right, let's do that. What? What is happening here? Alright, I forgot my queen is gonna hang. That was trap, which... Alright. Okay. Now I will say some Armenian words and try to explain, but իմ հակառակորդը շատ վատ խաղաց, ով շախ եմ տալիս ու թագուհին վերցնեմ. Okay, that's all. Okay, that was actually a trick here, but my opponent blundered. I know I get this trick 1 or 2 times before this, but somehow I couldn't check and do this, which now I can. I'm up a figure, you can congratulate me already. Not for winning to have great middle game, which actually I'm not having so much time. Okay, let's think the bishop like this. The center and Paul Arnelian. Where are you from? Like, because Ian is the end, I will say, are you Armenian? Here, bishop d4 won't defend. Well played, I lived. Alright, bro, no problem. I can't take. like here, a6 to take this pawn, okay? I don't like this move for sure. I would recommend rook d8, but still that's pressured. Ah, right, wow, got it. Uh, there are very, there are many people, there are many Armenians in Lebanon after that genocide in 1950, 1915, I mean. Yes, you should be from here, right? Your genetics should be from uh, that's genocide, right? From Armenian who escaped Lebanon from Western Armenia, right? But could you understand me uh, when I spoke Armenian? You are in Lebanon. I'm Armenian. I haven't been in Lebanon. Okay, let's not hang this pawn. Like knight e5, I can move the rook because the other rook is guarding. Yes, I understand. Okay, great. Did I blunder? I think not. Yes, should be only one. If even knight check, that's not defending the knight from taking this. Anyone here with 2000 plus rating who can play with me? I can. Still, just because I lost so much elo, still I am just feeling like still I am 2200. Is there anyone who has 2000 plus rating or not, or his maximum was like that? Paul Arnelian, how much is your rating? Okay, take because he should be up upon after this trade, but I can't even check and then take. Now I will destroy that king side. Yeah, it should be the right idea. I won't let him to take the bishop and defend this pawn chain without giving him trouble. Yes, bro, I don't know. Just because in streams I can't calculate very much. That's a little bit disturbing. Probably that's right now I'm 1800. The things are bad in my blinds were like 1500, 1600, but my blitz rating peak was 2015, 2050. That's I don't care about rating. I was care about my rating when I was trying to get 2200. I was playing one or two games in that whole day to not be tired and be hard rated. Now I don't care about that. Bishop is hang, pawn is hang. This double attack, this double or triple attacks are great here. Oh, that's working because opponent can't defend all that in the same time there. Okay, can be winning. Yes, bishop escapes, I will take and he needs to sack the rook. So I won't take it right away. I believe I can just force even free rook, not only take exchange like this. After this, I'm gonna finish the stream. Who wants to play, say it now, or we can play even tomorrow. Who join? Alright. I took f3 because that's with a check. I didn't need to take this f6 right away there. Okay, I'm up rook. Even mate threat, I didn't expect this move, but mate threat is coming. Just only one rook I don't believe can protect. King h4. King h4, even rook g5 somehow. Yes, to protect this, all this, and don't care about that. I'm not losing the rook. Even rook f5 he takes, his rook should gonna hang. But he can't take, that's a check. King can't take, pawn is defending. That's all. I can't take, I can check, but first I would like to keep his king just on these files here. Not get very much activity to his king. I can even take, that should be winning, you know, one pawn can change literally everything, position like this. But let's play simple and win this. Even if I take this pawn, I can sack the rook, for example, takes, then push queenside pawns. Let's see. A4, the pawn is gonna lose anyway, so if I were right, probably, if we don't count resign, I will play that like kingside activity, you know? Because this pawns you can't save anyway. Yeah, I would like to go b5, but that's still closed here. So I'm still guarding this, that's all closed. Not taken, then this pawn. Even some I can push the pawn without losing some moves there. Without reason. Mate? Right. Should be made. Alright, we finished the game. I believe we finished the stream, so follow my channel. We will play once. And goodbye everyone. Have a great day.